Good evening. We are now in the part of the evening where we hear and learn about the 2023 UCLA Award for Public Service and its admirable awardee. Bruins, my name is Deborah Prothro-Stith, and I'm Dean of the College of Medicine at Charles R. Drew University of Medicine and Science. UCLA Alumni Association awards for public service this honor. It honors alumni for their record of service in the public sector. This year's recipient is a change maker, Dr. LaMar Hasbrouck. Born and raised in San Diego, he grew up in an area with health disparities, especially preventive health disparities. For those of us who work in healthcare, we know prevention is key. When he was an undergrad and told the counselors that he wanted to go to medical school, they told him, think again. But he pushed on, and because of that, in his heart, he knew he could do it. And you know, he was right. He has an MD, an MPH, and an MBA. He has served the public in the public health sector, in local, state, federal, and global organizations. He's also worked on initiatives like polio and AIDS relief. For someone who works in public health, he knows that you cannot focus on one cause of illness or one symptom or one sector, especially if you believe in prevention. Now, all those degrees that I mentioned, he uses them all. He leverages the private and public sector relationships to make systemic and structural improvements. Dr. LaMar Hasbrouck has positively impacted millions of lives as he fights for disease prevention and health equity. He's an author, an artist, he's a nationally ranked sprinter, top 10 for USA Track and Field Masters All-American. Seriously. What can he not do is the question. That probably should be the introduction. Tonight, we all have the honor of recognizing and congratulating Dr. LaMar Hasbrouck as the 2023 recipient of the UCLA Award for Public Service.
So good evening, everyone. So thank yous first. I want to thank Vice Chancellor Sina, Dean Prothro-Stith for that great introduction. I want to thank the UCLA Alumni Foundation, Alumni Association Foundation, and everybody behind the scenes that put on this beautiful event. My family's here, so I want to recognize my family, those who are here at table 7, those who are not here, my daughters who aren't here but are always with me. And then I want to congratulate all the other honorees for this evening. This is quite an award. You know, Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. And so for nearly 3 decades, I have repeatedly leveraged the education and the confidence that I received while attending school here at UCLA to serve people in the interest of protecting their health and improving their lives. That makes me a public servant. From Mutare, Zimbabwe to Mymensingh, Bangladesh, from Georgetown, Guyana to Lagos, Nigeria, and a dozen countries in between, and of course right here in the US, I have had the uncommon privilege of making a positive impact on the lives of many. And it has been an adventure of a lifetime. It almost didn't happen. See, at age 17, when I entered another University of California up north as a freshman. In week 2, I thought, I better go see a guidance counselor. So I arranged a meeting with a guidance counselor, and I found myself sitting across the table from an African-American male counselor. Just my luck, I thought. Excited, I told him that I wanted to become a physician, but I didn't know how. He didn't encourage me. He didn't give me the secret sauce. He didn't show me the roadmap to success. Instead, he told me, and I remember this like it was yesterday, maybe you should think about doing something else. What was it about me, I thought, that gave him license to invalidate my dream? And how many other students just like me had he discouraged? One thing is for certain, if I had taken his advice, I would not be here today. And the only reason his seeds of doubt never took root is that prior to meeting with him, I had already planted another seed in the garden of my brain. Cultivated with hope and nurtured in passion and purpose, I believe that with time and persistence and focus, that my thought seed would produce a blossoming. And not simply the blossoming of becoming a physician or the awards or accolades that I received along the way, but the blossoming in the form of the lives that I've been able to help to save and improve. A blossoming in the young people that I may have inspired through my actions or my mentoring, my audacity of hope. Because this great institution here at UCLA and Charles Drew University, because they invested in me, I stand here as your dividend, your return on that investment. And most importantly, I proudly represent the countless young people, similar to that 17-year-old dreamer, worth investing in. That magic personified when a world-class university opens the door of opportunity to non-traditional students, perhaps those who don't have straight A's and those with average test scores and even uneven academic performance. Because while past performance may predict the first year of your success, steady performance combined with passion and purpose can blossom into heart-driven acts that can change the world. Today is a full circle moment for me, so I just want to say that I humbly accept this award with the acknowledgement that I'm on the right track, that I need to keep going, and thank you so much. Have a good evening.